Hello guys, welcome back to Brody Time Videos for You, and today I will be listing you 5 of the biggest cities by population in the United States of America. So, number 5, New York City. New York City has a little bit over 8.550 million people. And it has Manhattan and the Statue of Liberty. And it's kind of a crowded city, just to be honest. It is a crowded city. It has the Times Square, Manhattan, Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens. Then there's just a few cities off of there, like Jersey City, Hackensack, Red Bank, Asbury Beach, Long Branch, and Manila, which is Long Island. And Long Island has over 7 million people. That's still considered New York. So, number 4. Los Angeles, California. Los Angeles is a city that has over about 3 million people. It is one of the popular cities in the USA. It has Hollywood. Yes. Hollywood, Slock from movies. And yeah, movies are pretty much Hollywood Slock sometimes. And yeah, I would love to live in LA. I mean, who wouldn't? And it's a populous city, and just a few cities off of there is Anaheim, Las Vegas is a few hours away. I think it's called Riverside is another city right by Los Angeles. Hollywood, Long Beach, Santa Ana, Irvine, and yeah, so those are just some. So, number 3, Chicago, Illinois. Chicago has, on the banks, Lake Michigan. The city is the 3rd largest in the USA because it has over about 2.7 million people. In case you're wondering, I'm in an alley right now doing my YouTube video. As you can see, alley. Yeah. So a few cities off of Chicago: Aurora, Gillette, Pontiac, Elwood, Wheaton, Waukegan. Yeah. Oh, that scared me. Actually scared me. Yeah, so it's pretty that's a popular city too, as well. The Chicago River runs right down into the downtown of Chicago. And Chicago has I can say a lot of skyscrapers. So does New York. I'm not kidding. New York has a lot. What the crap, man? We're not even in New York. We already passed New York. We're in Chicago. Chicago has a few skyscrapers, and not that all. So does LA. So moving on to number 2, we have Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas has a little under 2 million people. And Houston, right just a few miles below there, is a city called Pasadena. Pasadena is a town that has a little over or under 165,000 people. I'm pretty sure. And yeah, Houston, the Gulf of Mexico is a few miles south of Houston. And there is a state park, I think, somewhere right by Houston. Then a few miles north of Houston is Conroe. Conroe is a pretty adventurous city, an interesting place to go. I live in Conroe, the Woodlands, Spring, Katy, Sugarland, anywhere around there. I mean, who wouldn't? Houston is a fabulous and populous city. And I'd live there. Number 1, tied, is Phoenix, Arizona, and Dallas, Texas. Phoenix, Arizona, and Dallas, Texas have a population of about 1.2 million people. Phoenix is a city also called the Sun Valley. A few miles east of Phoenix is a city called Scottsdale, Mesa, Chandler. All of those cities are pretty nice. Pretty dang nice. Scottsdale has about 75,000 people. The NBA or NFL was held in Phoenix/Scottsdale, Arizona, about the Phoenix Suns and the Denver Nuggets. Those are both basketball teams, I think, for sure. If not, it's probably football. It's not football. It's basketball. Yeah. So Dallas. Dallas is a very, very nice city. We all know there are 4 cities that are pretty big around Dallas. Number 1 is Fort Worth. Fort Worth has a population of 820,000 people. The second, Arlington. Arlington has somewhere around 300 and something thousand. The third one is Richardson. Richardson has a population of just right on the slot of 100,000 people, more like 99,000. And the fourth one is Plano, Texas. Plano, Texas has a population of about 269,000 people. Or if not of that, it's 274,000 people. And yeah, Dallas is a nice city. It's the Dallas-Fort Worth Arlington Metroplex. There are a few interstates that connect with Dallas and Fort Worth that are I-30, I-20, I-35W, and I-35E. And yeah, those are just some of the few. There's other cities right by there, like Wiley, Rowlett, Rockwall, Garland, Mesquite, Allen, Midlothian, Waxahachie, Hillsboro, Ovilla, Irving. I forgot about Irving. That has like 216,000 people. So I should have added that to one of the major city lists in Dallas area. So yeah, that's the end of the video. So subscribe down below. Like this video. If so, I will put a video over ultimate pranks and epic fails on YouTube. So I hope you like this video. Click the links down below, turn notifications on, and subscribe. So bye, folks.